Disability reflection. Homework? I don't like homework. I know you don't, but we'll make it interesting, I promise, Mr. Monkey. So as we discussed in this module, we've been discussing the concept of disability is quite complex. In this module, you're reflecting on different types and categories of disabilities, considering the way disability or abilities are viewed in different cultures, experiencing as well aspects of how individuals with disabilities perceive their world. You're also learning about the idea of asset-based approaches, which allow us to think about students' differences as a source of strength and diversity. Okay, that was a lot of words in 2 words. Reflect on what you've learned. So it's 5. And use quotes. Okay? So for your reflection, please reflect on your own personal or professional perceptions about disability. You can also include your cultural. What do people in your culture believe about disability? Do they not talk about it? Or is it something that's spoken about? You should also consider one or more of the following questions. They're intended to help you begin your thinking and reflect so that you can identify an avenue for your reflection. It should be personally meaningful. I know you're sleeping, Mr. Monkey. You do not need to answer all of the questions. Or even just choose the most that are important to you in your reflection. Okay, so there's so many questions, I just choose one. 1 or 2. Okay. So what are the main questions here? You want to read them, Mr. Monkey? No, you read them. Okay, what is your personal professional experience with disability? How do you define ability or disability? Many advocates are basically doing the compelling argument that we should use person-first language. And the use of terms such as differences, impairments, instead of saying disability or disabled. So this will be more person-first language. We need to move towards the person being more important than what they can't do. Do you believe that the words we use to refer to disability are important? If so, why and how? What words do you strive to use in your classroom and your professional life to represent these important concepts and why? The kind of words we choose are very important. Okay, so telling people that they can do instead of they can't, more or less, but be more specific for what you do in your class. Do you believe disabilities are innate in individuals or created by the limitations of the culture or the environment? So how can teachers demonstrate sensitivity to the differing views of disability across cultures? 5, have you encountered situations in which disability can be seen as a strength? If so, when and how? I know, we're almost done. Have you encountered situations in which, I've said that already, have your ideas or beliefs about disabilities changed over the course of your teaching career? So how? How does the use of UDL impact instructors for disabilities, students with disabilities? So what is expected for you to do here is basically make a creative creation. It can just be written, it can be PowerPoint, it can be Google Slides, it can be Prezi. It can be written, but we want you to be more creative. Think out of the box. You could use puppets, you could use Padlet, you could use different forms, video journal, whatever you want, Powtoon, to create a reflection about your ideas about disability. And really make it personal, share personal stories about students or your own experience of disability. I'll definitely be sharing my example soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so what I need to do is explain what disability means to me, how I've experienced it, and how people in my culture deal with it, and anything really of me, all these questions here. I choose 1 or 2. Yeah, you can choose 3 even if you want, but just be creative. Okay, and be creative. Yes, you got it, Mr. Monkey. Okay, I look forward to see your work.